Welcome back to Unreal World Mackenzie. Just looking at what a fur overcoat needs, otherwise I haven't done anything since the last episode. So we're going to pick up this elk meat we've been cooking, and when it's done we will take it to the villages to the east and see if they have anything we want. These two villages here. We'll probably explore a little northeast, and then we're lively. It's late afternoon, so we have a little bit of time to explore. We've got a skin that's being tanned, and let's see. So we'll do a couple of weather lures or something. Can leave the rest of that stuff here. We leveled cookery. So we'll just rest for a few turns until this stuff is ready. Okay. Probably wouldn't have burnt, but better to be safe, etc. Let's go. We've learned we cannot cross the ice anymore. Let's go around this way. It's a little bit longer, but I see some black to be explored this way, so all the snow is gone. So no more fatigue from just walking around. It's probably the biggest difference between snow and no snow. Especially when you don't have skis and you don't start the game with skis, and generally in the spring it's not worth making them for just the short amount of time that the snow remains. If you start in the spring again. Alright, did we go vaguely in the direction we planned to? Oh, we went past the villages. It's evening, we're tired now, and we discovered more villages, so our exploration kind of paid off, and even more. Okay. So we'll start here. See if they're selling dogs. They are not. Quiet dogs. Haven't heard a bark yet. There we go. Our custom small knife order is ready, but we decided to go this way instead because these are closer. Decent quality, no thank you, sir. Masterwork round shields, those are so common. Fine linen undershirt, but we've got a masterwork linen undershirt down there, so kind of like to get that in the not too distant future. Gonna need a shovel soon. Shovel to make, primarily use it to make cellars. Also to make trap pits. In my last game, I was quite impressed with Remy. Oh, here's a small knife, but we're not desperate for a small knife, and we can go pick up the one we ordered. Oh, I wanted to go up on this hill over here, even though it's kind of late. I see a little bit, but not really worth it. Oh well. Broadaxe is used almost exclusively for building cabins. Like these kind of buildings that we're in one now. Battle axe. A bit uncommon to see. Just a bit uncommon, nothing. Didn't blow my mind or anything. Nothing remarkable. See if the walled village has anything. Nope. I don't think I'll be able to start making cellars until next month, I want to say. It'll tell me the ground is still frozen if I try now. The broad axe is kind of the least desirable of the, what is it? 4 or 5 axes. There's a hand axe, a woodsman's axe, a carving axe, a splitting axe, and a broad axe. So there's 5 axes. I'd like a woodsman's axe and a splitting axe. Soon. There's a couple of items that it wants a carving axe if you want to make them. Like a paw board, I think. It wants a carving axe. A fox trap, that is. Paw board fox trap. So this had masterwork broad axe. Of course, you can order those axes from the master blacksmith, but it takes, I think, 2 weeks to make an axe. Takes a while anyway. Oh, is that not it? Oops. Oh, it's just a head. I guess this is the end of the road, so we should try to make a deal here, because otherwise we've kind of wasted our trip. Didn't see any beaver fur or any lynx fur. Let's see if these people are selling dogs. Female dog. A lot of fires outside here. Just a whole lot of same old, same old. Not seeing any furs at all. Hardly any. Were there any in this village? I don't remember seeing any. Just seeds and seeds and seeds. And it's funny because in the last game, I couldn't find seeds anywhere. Very frustrating. No woodsman tax, I don't think, in any of those 4. I don't have to sell anything, but it's a bit annoying to waste a trip like that. We're only carrying 186. I don't think I left 120 pounds behind, so I think we're fine to just go back empty-handed. Oh, it's nighttime. We should leave these people alone. Okay. So no snow means... Okay, there's a squirrel up there. No snow means no fatigue, but it also means no, much fewer, harder tracking, much fewer tracks, harder to track things. I'm going to leave the squirrel alone. We've got to do the tracking thing. I thought maybe the squirrel would leave some tracks, but I don't think it did. All right, where are we? We need to go a little southwest. Oh, that's right. We have to pick a way around, and we're still just weary. Oops. Oh well. Okay. Okay, that's still on a timer. We're extremely tired. We'll have something to drink. And we'll go over here. And be ready with a post spruce if we need one. Excuse me. Okay. It's late morning. We're vigorous. We didn't need a post spruce. And we can pick up all our stuff. Still a little annoyed that I left that loop snare somewhere. I need to see where I'm going before I... Okay, so I'll go down here and then I'll go down here. No, let's go get our small knife. If we see an animal, let's trigger it so that we can track it, so that we can knock out that. Down to the southeast, there's another village. Should we go there now? I think so. I don't see why not. This is not a lake, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, I think I see a little blue in the center there. Yes, it's a lake. Okay. Oh. Well, usually we enter from the east, but not if the east is water. So let's see if we can get in this way or not. Okay. I used to feel excitement when I got to Dreek because you'd go in the villages and there'd be cool stuff here. And now, I don't know. I don't know which changed, the villages or me. I hope it's not me. Okay. There was a female dog somewhere that I meant to write down and I forgot. These guys have a dog. At least for now. Last game there was a big dog for sale and then I went back to get it later and it was no longer for sale. Masterwork knife is pretty useless. Fox fur. But I think I was saying that Remy has some nice stuff. Maybe even nicer than Dreek. Certainly close, if not nicer. Close to on par. Beaver fur. That might be the best I can do. No woodsman's axe anywhere? I think that's what I'm looking for. It's been more like I don't know what I want. I'll know it when I see it. Badger fur. Okay. Another rule I have is I tend not to do herb lore on the villagers, property, like the fields or in the village. Oh, there's no way out to the south. So, looks like there's another village to the southeast, but we have to go around because we don't have our punt. And because even if we did, we couldn't use it because the ice. Now this is okay. 2 more villages here. So this was definitely worth it. Oh, see what axe that is. It looks like a carving axe. Yep. There was a fine carving axe in another building, I think. Sigh. I don't wear dresses. You see those a lot, though. And if all you care about is the garment stats, they're pretty decent. There's a lynx fur. And a fine shovel. But woodsman's axe takes priority over a shovel. What was it? Fine shovel? Not much to get excited about, but it's something. Did I ask about dogs? Oh, did I talk to them at all? Cow, a bull, and a big bull. Oh, a lynx fur. That was the other thing I think that I remarked on. Moo. Masterwork battle axe. That's very nice. If I ever had a character that specialized. Is this a woodsman's axe? I think so. Yes. Okay. Hmm. Okay, who wants to negotiate? $115 was a no, right? 114 and 2. All right, so I guess 116 is what it is. That's the price. I think that's still enough, believe it or not, for the small knife. Now, how far away is that small knife? Not too terribly far. So I guess we'll head over there. And we have a little bibs and bobs of furs that we can, like the elk calf fur, if that's not enough. And we don't want to trade all of our meat away anyway. I kind of want to see, is there another village right here, though? Okay, there's one over there, but not on this island or this peninsula. And there's another one there. So it was worth doing this just to see this. Okay. I guess we'll hit this one real quick. Oh, well, there you go. That was the move. Is this a hill? There's an elk. Let's knock out the tracking thing. So that's 5 or 6 north. I think it was 6. It might have been 5. There's the elk. And there are some tracks. So let's track the elk. Now for this one, you've got to trigger the animal on the zoomed out map. Just finding an animal like this is not enough. So let's do some herb lore. Having an elk skin on the go and then starting another elk seems like a bad idea. So let's not do that. But we were going to visit these villages just to document what they have or don't have, as the case may be. A longbow. There you go. But I'm used to better than just a basic longbow. Maybe that's the best I'll be able to find. Joko had a masterwork one, and Wycliffe had a fine one. We're looking for fine staffs too, or masterwork staff, because you can make a fine javelin out of a fine. A long mail cowl is interesting, but I don't really consider it worth the extra weight. It covers your shoulders, if I recall correctly, for an extra 2 pounds over a regular cowl. But your shoulders are generally pretty well protected. A fine splitting axe. What was the other thing? Oh, a longbow. probably be back here. Stop following me, thanks. Did I talk to you? Okay, I apologize. Thank you for following me so I could introduce myself to the sage. Now stop following me. Thank you. Uh-huh. Masterwork broadaxe. Talked to him already, and because I knew his name. Masterwork wide trident is interesting and fairly unusual, but I never use a trident. What's that considered? I guess it's considered a spear. So I guess I could use it. Let me see. Yeah. Clumsy weapon for fighting, so yeah, we won't be using that. Or acquiring it. So we haven't been to the one to the south yet, I don't think. No. We're still lively, so that's not an issue. He had a woodsman's axe. If I hadn't just bought one, I could have got one from him. Another masterwork broadaxe. A fine staff. There we go. Not a huge find, but it's something. Something to make this seem like it's worthwhile. And that's very cheap. That'll be like 2 cuts or something. Oh, no, sorry. I wanted to know what you had. So I could have got a fine woodsman's axe here. But I'm happy with the axe I have until I find or order a masterwork one. A perfect net. Oh, I almost wandered off, but I've got to pay for my staff. So like one, select one and one. Okay, you drive a hard bargain. It's possible that all those things that were in Dreek have been just sort of shuffled elsewhere. Another longbow. And I kind of approve of that. I like the idea that you have to visit every culture if you want to get all the things all the best things. From a gameplay perspective, it's very good, even if it's maybe not historically accurate. It's a beautiful pot. So we have beautiful pot and longbow. We're going to be using blunt arrows later for the archery quest, but not right now. Perfect net as well. A shovel. All right. Wrong kind of helm. Otherwise, that would be a little interesting. But you can order the right kind of helm from the blacksmith. as I think I mentioned in the previous, well, whenever the episode was where we encountered the blacksmith. So, okay, time to go. Didn't take anything here, I don't think. We should probably eat something once we get a little bit away from the village. I wish I knew how long it takes to drop everything and pick up everything in game. Like 5 seconds? Is it a minute? Because it might not be efficient to do. I do it all the time. Like when I eat something, I usually just want to have that one thing in my hands rather than carrying 150 pounds or 130. Okay, so this should trigger, believe it or not, the searching for wildlife quest or whatever it's called, task. The search for wildlife. Now I need to hunt down and kill an animal. And then I need to set a trap. It's too early in the season for berries. So about the only trap I can set. Do I really want to kill a squirrel right now? Oh, I guess so. Okay, where did it go? I'll go get another rock. Where did they go? Oh, they're falling at the base of the tree, I guess. Doesn't penetrate its skin. That wasn't much of a throw then. Okay, got a kill. Now we'll do hideworking. Bad timing for that squirrel. He showed up right when the task was to end him, or he almost surely would not have been killed. I dropped what I meant to keep, like I often do. Harsh. Strike one for the broad knife. Maybe we'll use the hunting knife on the next thing. Okay, moving on. So we're going due west. traders. I don't like what we decided to do. Well, now that we've decided to do it, let's keep going. We can do this on the lake here. Pick up the elk skin and do that. And pick up the, well, whatever. It's already harsh. This isn't really a test anymore. Once it's harsh, you're not going to make it worse no matter what you use. Squirrel fat. Clean the skin. Tan the skin. I'm not even going to bother to rest off my fatigue like I always do because it's already harsh. So, skins. Oh, it's late night. Huh. That kind of happened quick. Oh well, let's go down for the night then, shall we? Let's eat the cuts that we've already started. And now we can start a new one. Excuse me. And oh, we don't get that until we make the fur, I suppose. Okay. So we'll just sleep outside. And we slept all night. And that's still being prepared. The squirrel cut shouldn't go off until tomorrow morning. Go stale. And so we'll come back for these. I bookmarked this. What's that? Okay, those. There was the blacksmith. I'll say hello to the sage. Oh, wounded adventurer. I got this quest very late with Wycliffe in my last game. But I'm getting it early when I expect it in this one. So, yeah, just 34 is enough. 29 is enough. 28 is enough. 27 is enough. 25 and 2 is enough. 24 and 3 is enough. 23 and 4 is enough. 22 and 5 is not enough. So 23 and 4 is the deal. Okay, so now we have a masterwork small knife. What do we want to order next? Let's get this done. I just don't feel comfortable fighting bears or whatever without an iron spectacle helm. So where was the wounded adventurer? See if we can find him. Not there. Not there. Oh, let's just ask. He's down here. Maybe. Oh. Is that him? I think so. He wants a hand axe. Okay, speaking of not feeling comfortable fighting bears, I don't have a spear yet. Have I bookmarked? I'm fairly certain I've seen spear. I don't think I've seen a fine spear yet. I also want a longbow for this. It might not be used at all, depending, like if it's in a coniferous forest. But if it's in a mire or something, it could come in handy. So it's over there. We've got our skins to deal with. I think I'm just going to go get his stuff and not fight the bear. Okay, so his hand axe and mine are probably going to stack. Actually, I don't think they will. I just have to remember which is which. So mine is between, well, mine is an F between my two knives, my two masterwork knives. All right, so where did he say it was? I didn't pay attention to that part. Large spruce mire, right next to pine mire in the south. Okay. So how I found this in the last game was I went to the pine mire because it was the same deal, spruce mire next to pine mire. Went to the pine mire and looked for tracks. Okay, we're right in the center, pretty much. So, see if we see some tracks here. If we have to fight, I guess. If we had an overcoat, we'd be very close. I'd want an overcoat and a spear. See if there are tracks here. This is where I thought it would be, but we're getting kind of far afield. Huh, I guess this isn't it. It might be it, but okay, if not there, Then maybe here. Oh, this is it. We found it. Strange there's no tracks. If there's blood splatter, that was where the bear was, right? Huh. Well, it seemed like I just crossed into a different one, so it must be. Unless the next door one is where... Oh, I see things. But I don't see any tracks. Weird. It's like the game's like, no, we're not going to let you track this bear. It's going to get you killed. Okay, there's some tracks. It's trying to tempt me with a small bear. What am I doing? Small bear. Oh, there's a paw board. That's awesome. Okay, so that's our hand axe, G. Let's see if this stacks with ours or not. No. So I is his hand axe. No, if it wanted to tempt me, the tracks would have led straight to the pine mire where I could see what I'm doing. So this should show up on my... Does it not? I think it does. Let me leave. Let me go into the mire, the pine mire, and this shelter. Huh? I don't see it. Anyway, bear one north of here. We will kill that bear, and it won't be too long, but it won't be today, I don't think. Oh, an Arctic fox. And we have a paw board. And we have a squirrel cut. Hello? How's that for good luck? Oh no. skins are over there. We're vigorous. It's a little too gamey for me to not set a paw board when it's the right move, just because delaying it will. Drop everything but the paw board. Watch the bear kill me while I'm doing this. I failed the steady throw, so I drop and push. And hopefully the bear doesn't eat the fox in the trap. That's a possibility. Oh, and there is the shelter on the map. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to assume mine is F and his is H, because we dropped everything, so things moved. But what did we drop that? We had another weapon. Oh, I know, the javelins. One was wielded, so it occupied a different slot because it was wielded. Now when I look, mine is G and his is I. Anyway, let's go. Knife lesson. The last game I got treasure map or directions to treasure, which I hadn't done when the robbers got me. Okay. Knife. Oh. Wonder how much. Is it 5% or is it just 1%? So yeah, let's go back to the skins. Which are next to a small lake. That one to the east, I believe. On the far side, yes. This will take us a little off course, but I want to reveal a bit of that. Or maybe it didn't. No, it didn't. Drop everything. Let's eat something. I was going to say, where did those badger guts come from? But we just picked them up from his campsite. And that's ready to go. And that's ready to go. So there's a rock to the southeast. And there's a rock to the northwest. And another one or two over here. Okay. Out of all those 4 rocks, I'm sure there's one good one. And we found it. And I guess we'll do the elk skin first. So just in case it wears us out completely, which it might. I don't think it will. Maybe it will. We're tired. We're weary. Oh, it did wear us out completely. But it should be fine because it was just a regular skin, right? Yes. So we did Hideworking. And we're ready to drop, so we will just fall asleep where we are. Okay. And now drop the elk fur. See if anything's stale. Nope, that's good news. Excuse me. And the squirrel skin will not take long at all. And it was already harsh from the get-go, from when we skinned it. So we didn't cause that by delay or anything. And this won't take long. Yeah, 45 minutes. Not really worth it for a harsh squirrel fur, but I guess it's worth the practice. Okay, let's open up the hole in the ice so we can have a drink. And I wanted to make a overcoat I'm still thinking about that bear. But I think that's going to take all day, because I've seen how long just doing a shirt takes, and this is like more than twice as big. Let's try to get rid of the cuts that we want to sell. But hunting that bear is high on our priority list. Let's put it that way. Was there a spear somewhere? There is a fine spear. And coots. That's what I want. That's what I want now. Is this it? Wow, that was pretty slick. Say hello to the sage. I just walked over the fine spear. Be careful not to leave town and have them yell at you. It's a little risky to hunt a bear at this stage of the game, but you kind of have to take a few chances when the character's still fairly young and just sort of let fate decide whether it was meant to be or not. You don't have to, but that's usually what I do. And let me see if I can get a hemp yarn too. Because for this one I have to use more than 15 feet, so... I don't know if I can afford all this, but let's see. I don't think I can, come to think of it. If I can, it's by spending the fur that I want to use for the overcoat. I can't have my cake and eat it too. Needs to be doubled. All right. We might have to risk it for the biscuit. We don't really need the hemp yarn either. We're just going to use one of the ones we have, and that one won't be turned into cord. So no, I can't even afford. Well, maybe. Okay, what I need to do is I need to make the overcoat first and then come back and sell the fur I have left and get that spear. So that is what I will do. I don't think I have anything of theirs on me. Okay. Clothes, fur, overcoat. And we'll just use the regular elk fur. We need 14 pounds of it and 18 feet of thin cordage. Guess we'll use the one that's already shortest if we're going to ruin it. It really doesn't matter. We're ruining one of them. And it wants my masterwork broad knife. Okay. It was 18 feet. Yes. Pick up my broad knife. Pick up the elk fur. Pick up this. Shorten this by 18 feet. And drop that. And let's eat something. This is going to take a very long time. Excuse me. Okay. Clothes, fur overcoat, elk fur, hemp yarn. Now it wants my small knife. Can't have it. Clothes, fur overcoat, elk fur, hemp yarn. Okay. Let's put it on. Drop everything, rest off fatigue. Let's go get that spear. Don't think I left it there. I think I left it in here maybe. No. Wrong. Are we in the right village? I hope so. I think so. We wouldn't have gone that far. Here it is. And there's the Coods. Oh, come on. This idiot's walking over there to stop me from escaping. I'm not escaping. I'm trying to pay for this stuff. Okay, so fine elk fur. Pleasantly close. And that didn't help very much. Really? Really? Oh, my leather boots. Let's start over. Leather boots. Because we have our fur footwear we made, that's what we're wearing. That's why we're able to sell the boots. Okay, now we're leather, fine elk, elk. Leather, fine elk, elk. 15. Leather, fine elk, elk. All of them? Really? All of them in a squirrel fur? Okay. Leather, all my elk fur, one squirrel fur, and then we haggle from there. $13. I don't think he'll take 13. No. Will he take 14? Leather. Yes. Will he take 12 and 2? Leather, fine elk. Will he take 11 and 3? Will he take 10 and 4? And leather boots? No. So he said no to 13, right? And yes to 14. No to 13 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items above that. Leather boots. Yes to 14. Okay, it's a deal. So we have a fine spear. We have an overcoat. And we are ready to fight the bear and either kill it or die trying. And we will do that in our next episode. in all likelihood. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.